Right, welcome into the stream, people. I hope you're all well. Happy Saturday. It's Sunderland versus United from the Stadium of Light. We are 7 minutes away from kickoff. I hope we're all doing well. Brian, I see you. Welcome in. First one into the stream. Much appreciated. It's exclamation mark prediction for the scoreboard, my friend. And then exclamation mark first, followed by your first goal scorer. I remember it needs to be in the right format as well for home and away. Just need to close down some of these. We can exit that. We can exit that. There we go. Brian's up with a 2-1 to United prediction. Lovely stuff. We love to see that. I'm going to unmute this page now. And we should be good to go very shortly. Get your predictions into the chat. Get yourself represented in the stands. Exclamation first, followed by your first goal scorer. Could be for either team. Make sure everything's working on this side. Hopefully the stream isn't lagging or buffering or anything like that. Sounds okay. Seems to be all right. Mateus Cunha for first goal scorer for Brian. I've also gone with Cunha as well. We'll go through the lineup, shall we? So United lineup a little bit different now that Champions League football is secured. Players are getting an opportunity for rest and rotation. As we've got Sunderland remains in goal. Mazraoui comes in for Dalot at right back. Maguire keeps his position, but he's rejoined by the now not suspended Lisandro Martinez, who jumps in for Aiden Heaven. Luke Shaw stays at left back. Kobe Mainu is going to be partnered by Bruno Fernandes, who drops one with Casemiro out of the side completely. Mason Mount then jumps into the central attacking midfield position that Bruno Fernandes would occupy, but I assume those three will rotate. We've got Ahmad on the right, in for Mberma, who's on the bench, Cunha on the left, who scored in the game last, and then Xerxes comes in for Sesko, who does not make the starting lineup or the bench. He has travelled, but he is not in contention today. No appearances for Casemiro or Sesko. So if you've got them in FPL, very unfortunate. Players are in the tunnel. Granit Xhaka ready to lead his team out at the stadium. Like, there's been a few discussions about Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Fuck me. That took how many attempts? Allegedly being linked with a move to United by Peter Schmeichel, of all people. Playing the Dragon's Den music, that's jokes. Right, yeah, so that's the United lineup. Bench is Bayindir, Dalot, Yoro, Heaven, Malacia, Dorgu, Jack, and Tyler Fletcher, and Brian and Burmo makes up the 9 on the bench for United. So we'll jump back onto the main screen. I've had to make a few adjustments to the overlay just to make sure that everything's working correctly. So the chat box is now going to show all bot messages, I'm afraid. Nothing really I can do in relation to that until they make an update on it. But I'd rather a functioning one that shows emotes and things like that rather than emote code. And as the players make their way out onto the turf at the Stadium of Light, United are in their black and yellow, or black, yellow and gold, black, yellow, blue, whatever you want to go with. Third shirt. It's probably the last time they're going to get to use it this season. See, Sunderland will be in their black and red and white with black shorts. Sunderland not really with anything to play for in that sense. They're not going to get relegated. They're not going to get Europe, as far as I'm aware. Let's just double check that, shall we? Yeah, 12th place. They are. I mean, they're 4 points off the European places at the moment, but obviously that can all chop and change with the results elsewhere. Earlier today, we saw Liverpool and Chelsea go to a 1-1 draw. It's good for United. That United's gap by the end of this game to Liverpool could well be 8 points with only then 2 games remaining, which would mean United would confirm top 4 this season, which is good. So we win this today. Top 4 is secure based on the fact that Liverpool would only then be able to 36. No, it would be 3 games, sorry. So not quite secure. All but secure. I can't do maths, apologies. Wait, no. Hold on. I think I'm looking at a table that's not updated. Hold on. The gap to Liverpool is 5 points, and they've got 2 games to play. Yeah, so if we win today, then we've secured top 4. I think. Yeah, if we win today, we secure top 4. Confirmed. Final answer. I was going mad for a second. All right then. Brian, how did your game go yesterday? Did you win? Right. Less said the better in relation to that then, yeah? Players in their huddles. Brian, I wouldn't recommend fighting a 12-year-old, but I do want to know why. Oh, I should probably Katarina, welcome in on YouTube. I see you. How we doing? Game has now kicked off. There will not be a tracker today because the kickoffs at 3 o'clock are always delayed in terms of broadcast, and the tracker will give away match events. So, do not spoil things in the chat of either YouTube or Kick. If you will, when you do, you'll get banned. I'm just putting out there now. An attitude worse than the catch me outside. How about that? That is that's impressive for a 12-year-old. Right then. Sunderland in the early ascendancy. Siddiqui on the ball. We're going to see a lot of him driving at the fullbacks. He'll chop and change and switch sides frequently to try and break down the United fullbacks of Shaw and Mazraoui. Actually, looks like Mason Mount is the one that's sitting in the deeper role at the moment, alongside Kobbie Mainoo. Fernandez is certainly further forward in line with Cunha and Ahmad. Mount with a great challenge on Siddiqui. Fernandez finds Ahmad, has to turn back for Mazraoui. Short for Maguire, and back to... Good to see Lisandro Martinez back in the United 11 after his suspension against Leeds. allegedly pulling Calvert-Lewin's hair, but he didn't pull him. But he made contact with the hair, and the referee gave it. VAR gave it. So what can you do? We move forward. Is Xhaka's first involvement? Oh. Sean, how we doing? Welcome in. Go for 3-1 as well. Lovely stuff. Good afternoon. Lamon's going to take the goal kick short for Martinez. He'll drive forward. We missed that a little bit in recent games. Is someone in the defence willing to pick the ball up and drive towards the midfield? Martinez not afraid to step into that space. Should he be afforded it? Going for Mason Mount for first goal scorer. Fair play, Sean. Little handball shout there from Fernandez. Ref says no. Sunderland continue. You'd expect the home side to start with some confidence. They're on the ball. They're popping it around nicely. Not really doing much in terms of penetrating the United defensive line, but they're certainly working around the midfield nicely. Mainu's intercepted slide, got a touch on the ball, but not enough. Martinez is going to pick up the pieces and step out from midfield. Lends it for Mount, who loses it. Xhaka. So Talby on the left-hand side. Yeah, number 7 for Sunderland. Cross blocked by Mazraoui and forced backwards. Has to go to his captain again. Xhaka stepped away from Mazraoui again, looking for an overlap from Ronaldo. Doesn't give it to him, but the ball ricochets to him anyway. Talby now. A little bit deeper than he probably wanted to be. Nice little 1-2 on the edge of the box. Talby strike! And it's far wide of the post. A good first attempt from Sunderland. Good footwork. Probably for a comeback, but I think Mount is due a goal. Well, so Sean, just to let you know, looks like he is starting in that deeper role in the 4-2-3-1. If I show you the lineups, I was under the impression that it would be Fernandez that would drop in deep like we've seen a couple of times this season, but it's actually Mount that's there at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just swap Mount and Fernandez, because that is actually how they're lined up at the moment. Robbie with some good strength against Harry Maguire. Xhaka went to clip one into the channel, but only found Mazraoui. Fernandez's pass first time around the corner looking for Ahmad went out for a throw-in. How's the weekend been so far, Sean? Anything interesting? Any good? Mrs. doing all right? Mount over the top. 1-2s between Xerxes and Cunha. Handball shouts, but Sadiqi's come away with the ball, so the referee lets him play on. Oh, and it's Talby's played Sadiqi through edge of the box. Oh, what a save by Senna Lamons. Sadiqi took it early just as he entered the box. He had a few more. He could have taken an extra yard or two and made it a bit more of an opportunity. Went for the low near post. Lamons was equal to it, but that's great football from Sunderland. Talby to Brobby to Sadiqi. All the way through with Sadiqi, but he took it early. I don't think he needed to take it so early. It was Lafay that played him through. Sorry, apologies. It wasn't Talby. Lamons got down and matched it and gets the adulation from the teammates. Very sought, I can imagine at this point. We're very close to our due date, are we not? Mukiele dinked one to the back post. Xhaka was underneath it. Mason Mount got his header away. It's another corner for Sunderland. Great start if you're a Black Cats fan. Oh. Enzo Lefebvre out to take the corner. I could see a goal coming here. Lefebvre's corner this time low. And it's out for a goal kick. Alderete went for the diving header, but it was never getting it in from that angle. Due date's the 22nd, but she's being introduced on Tuesday. Wow. I wish you nothing but the best and the smoothest possible 24, 48 hours. Mazraoui finds Mount up the line, played into the feet of Xerxes. First time for Ahmad. This is his first opportunity to run at the defence. Skips inside one, skips inside two, played it to the edge of the box. Is Kobe Mainu. Out for Luke Shaw, who's advanced. He's got Cunha ahead of him. Here is Cunha. Fouled on the edge of the box. Ref says no. Free kick, then given as an advantage. Okay, fair enough. I thought he said no originally, but I guess he was just playing advantage. And when Bruno stopped on the ball, the free kick's been given. It was a foul. Is it Gertruda that he's gone inside of? Yeah. It'd be interesting to find out if he'd have given a penalty for that. If it was 2 yards further forward and into the box, is it a penalty? Because he said, like I said, I thought he said no originally, and it was only when Bruno stopped on the ball and sort of looked at him that he then decided to give the free kick. So Fernandez doesn't have Casemiro to aim at, but he does have Harry Maguire. He has Xerxes. Some big boys in the box. Could go for goal, Fernandez. Here it is. Oh, he's played it short to the edge of the box. And Ahmad struck it. Wide of the mark. Unlucky. Right, we are 10 minutes in, so I'm going to lock the predictions. Good news, adjudged to a foul. Robbie there went down a little bit easy. Did the forward? Robbie's through. Lamans came out quickly and got the ball. Good work. He's down holding his hip there, Lamans. That's not good. Afternoon, Andy. How we doing? Damn, this he doesn't want to load, does it? Sorry about this. I've lost the game for a second. Come on. So Brighton are 2-0 up against Wolves. Fair play. Okay. Warm, very warm and hurting, I can imagine. Andy, do you want to get your prediction in, mate? I'll unlock it for you quickly. So exclamation mark prediction plus the scoreline. Obviously, remember it's in home and away format, and then exclamation first plus the first goal scorer. Sam had one that high. He has, but then he's been caught by Ronaldo, and it's back out again. Sunderland going to try and break. Talby challenged by Mazraoui, but he's managed to get the ball to Brobby, who's going to break down his left-hand side. He's holding the play up nicely. Lefay with him. Back to Brobby. Oh, and exclamation mark club and then Man United, Andy. Just so your badge to show up. There you go. Sean needs to do Dortmund as well. When he gets a minute. Ball goes long from Roof's header away by Maguire into the midfield. Mount was underneath it, but so was it Mukiele? And then Mount's judged to have fouled Lefay, and it's a free kick to Sunderland. There's Hume bursting forward there that Mount apprehended. There we go, Shawnee boy. Looks a lot better now, doesn't it? Oh, and Andy and Sean are going to get to see my new BRB screen at half time. I'm quite happy with it. It should remember it from now on. It's just every single time that I made a change, I was having to ask it to reset the data every time to make sure that it's settled correctly. So now that everything's correct, it should save. There, I can't say that there won't be the odd occasion where you need to redo it, but it shouldn't be every stream. Work pants, work pants with knee pads, but fucking hell, it's too warm for this. Don't tell me you're out in the garden. Susie's spamming my phone. Paint in the bedroom. Oh, I feel for you, bro. 25 degrees over there. How hot is it here? It's warm today. Don't think it's 25 warm. 19. Highs of 20. Here is Mukiele inside for Enzo Lefebvre. Edge of the box for Hume. Lefebvre again. Blocked. They're claiming handball. The ref says no. It's a throw in to Sunderland at the moment. Is that a foul? Arms tucked in. It's not going to be a penalty. Yeah, they're claiming handball, but both came off of another body part first. Yeah, no penalties. If it comes off another body part, I mean, Granit Xhaka's got a massive smile on his face because he thinks it's the wrong decision, but unfortunately for him and for Sunderland fans, and fortunately for United, the rules is the rules, and if you're going to employ him, employ him. Roos goes long, diagonal. Mazraoui wins the header. Ahmad's pulled down by Ronaldo. Dragged down more than anything. Could be a yellow card, but the ref says no. Right then, United back in possession. Martinez to Shaw. This is Mainu. Sunderland sitting in that medium to low block 4-4-2. Mount on the outside. There's Mazraoui. Goes to Ahmad. Mainu's the option. Just shuffling the ball from left to right, forwards and backwards, trying to find the spaces in between this wall of Sunderland red and white. Ahmad Fernandez in the channel looking for Mazraoui. Little touch on it from Siddiqui. Hume and Alderete getting a little bit confused. Alderete gets the header away, but not very far. His second clearance is better. And Fernandez will nudge it down for Harry Maguire. Brighton 2-0 to the good, and we've just seen Danny Welbeck have a great opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net for the third. Good save. Here come United with Luke Shaw. Mount. Mainu. Good interception. Ball in possession. Yeah, United's in possession. Martinez goes in behind over the top, but Cunha wasn't quite on there, and it's into the hands of Roofs. Sunderland are playing through us quite easily. Foul between Mount and Siddiqui goes the Sunderland man's way. The Bebe cried while he was out and about. What did you do to him? What did you tell him he couldn't have? And yeah, your USA squad is class, Andy, to be fair. Certainly no match for any team I could put together from the US. Xhaka's going to clip this free kick in towards Brobby. Gets his first touch as a header. It's up and over. Lamans has punched. Edge of the box is Mukiele. Drops it down. There was a foul in the middle of the box. Free kick to United. Okay. I'm going to have a cookie because I can. Subway raspberry white chocolate, but bit of headers and volleys in the midfield. Well, that was a bit tight for Mount and Fernandez, but managed to survive it. I don't know, Suze. It depends how I'm feeling. Probably not. Good work from Mount. Is that a foul? Ref? No? Okay. Good pressure from United's giving us a throw in on this right hand side. Adjacent to the box. Mazraoui's going to take it. Try again, Suze. Luke Shaw just been ripped down to the floor by Trey Hume. That's got to be a yellow card. Does he not give the yellow? How have you not given a yellow card for that? There we go. Bruno Fernandes.
Curse Sunderland.
Curse Sunderland, fuck's sake. Here we go then. Fernandes. I think Mukiele got his head on it. Maguire's brought it down off the chest and smashed it against Mukiele for a corner. United's first of the game. Why does it sound like demented Elmo? No, I didn't actually hear it. There goes Bruno Fernandes. It's high. It's very deep towards the back post. Maguire underneath it. Is it going to be another corner? Ref says yes. Maguire's down holding his head. Little collision between Maguire and Brobby. They had two men. Hume and Brobby on Maguire. That's what I thought. Ahmad's going to take this in-swinging corner from the near side, left foot. Slightly more flat and central, headed away. As far as Mazraoui, this is Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Cunha with him. Went to go past Xhaka, but the veteran stood his ground. Tried to play out, but only found Fernandes. Left foot switch out to Luke Shaw. Got some time to bring it down and assess. Digs out across. Ahmad's at the back stick. It was a good flick by Eldorado. And then Cunha with the first time cross. And Xerxes underneath it. And it's over. And out for a goal kick. Yeah, I've seen some rumors online of like 2 or 3 people. Jelly Roll is one of them. Um, I want it to be Ober. I Oberhausen would be hilarious, but chances are it's probably not going to be the case just because the two being on different brands. But yeah, I've seen a few. It it realistically it depends if they're booking him to win or to lose. Now, if they're booking him to lose, then you would expect that his partner would be somebody not as high up the pecking order, right? Someone that can take the pin and it not really be that big of a deal. Or if you're booking him to win, then his teammate needs to be someone that's going to absolutely decimate. We got a goal at Fulham, Bournemouth. Sarah the toddler, welcome into the stream. How are we doing? Oh, Muniz, how have you missed that? Ronaldo definitely cares about United. I can confirm that. You don't need to worry about the morons that are chanting that. Don't you worry. Speaking of morons, Robbie's found his way through. Sadiki, was he offside? Ref says yes. Sarah, what brings you to the stream today? It's always nice to see new members.
Knowing Triple Hamsley, there will be some YouTubing influencer no one actually wants or cares about except the 9-year-olds.
Probably actually touch it with his hand. What an idiot. It's football weekend, it certainly is. I assume you're a Man United fan, Sarah. If so, double welcome into the stream. Xerxes, chest control, down to Cunha. Nice 1-2, reverse round the corner. Is that looking for Luke Shaw? Is he going to get there ahead of Alderate? Alderate got there first. Is it going to go for a throw-in? It does. Shaw takes the throw-in quickly. Cunha. Step overs, looking for Xerxes. Xhaka's going to take a touch. It's going to head back for Roofs. He's going to be under pressure. Ooh, only just got his clearance. Only as far as Mazraoui. Dropped in. Mason Mount was looking for Cunha. Couldn't find him. Mount's won it on the edge of the box, though. It's ricochet. It's pinballing. And it's into the hands of Roofs again. You're a Burnley fan. Oh, unfortunate season of relegation for you. Who do you guys play this weekend? I must say, though, you guys were very unlucky against Man City a couple of weeks back. I watched that game. Very, very unlucky. Play Aston Villa. What do you reckon the score will be? Towie to Hume. Brobby trying to spin. Martinez and strikes it across the box. Lammons let it go. It's out for a goal kick, but that's a big opportunity for the forward. We Burnley fans always believe, going 3-0. Lovely stuff. Sarah, if you want to represent Burnley on the stream, on screen in the stands, if you do !club followed by Burnley, you'll be able to rep your team on stream visually. Team Hendryhausen. That again would be quite funny, but Joe Hendry being on Raw and Danhausen being on SmackDown, I think it'll be a SmackDown linked character. There we go. So that should say for whenever you're in the chats going forward, Sarah, and we're doing football games. That should say for you to be representing Burnley as part of the community. I say thank you for joining the stream. It's much appreciated, and always nice to see new members in the stream. It's not official yet. We're all waiting official confirmation, but it should be. No manager and no team's got more points since he's been appointed in January. We're in the Champions League. If we win today, we confirmed as top 4. Sadiki trying to break through. Good block from Martinez. Can Ahmad pick this up ahead of Ronaldo? He can't. It's an unlucky deflection. Yeah, 100%, Sarah. I agree. Sadiqi's had a strike that was blocked away and out for a corner from the edge of the box. That was close. Sunderland are getting closer to a goal there. Don't be surprised if that scoreboard goes up in their favour. But yeah, no, I agree. I think the best two managers that we've had post Sir Alex Ferguson have been Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and now Michael Carrick. Jose Mourinho would be in that conversation as well, obviously winning the 2 trophies that he won. But in terms of actually having Man United playing Manchester United football, it shows something. And if people are going to start saying, oh, you shouldn't sign Carrick to a permanent deal because of what happened with Ole, they're 2 different people, 2 different circumstances. So hopefully we'll see 2 different results. Corner gets headed away by Xerxes as far as Sadiqi on Ahmad. I don't think it's a foul. He's gone down too easy. Rude didn't do too bad, but he was only there for, what, 4 games? I don't count that as an actual tenure. That's just like, it's like I don't count Darren Fletcher. I don't count Rude. And then there was one other that was like a few games, I'm pretty sure. Like Ryan Giggs after Moyes. Like all of those that like last less than sort of 5 games, I don't really count because it's a bit unfair on them. Yes, he did well, but it's not a long enough of a... What's the phrase? It's not long enough of a tenure to actually judge it fairly because he didn't go through many like difficulties, if that makes sense. If you're talking managers that have managed more than say 10 games for United since Fergie. Right, free kick comes in. Xhaka gets it up to Mukiele. They're shouting handball on every single attack. It's like they're kicking the ball against us and then shouting handball. Oh, Ahmad could have broken that one away. Oh, it's all a little bit chop and change. A lot of players slipping on the turf here at the Stadium and Light in this first half. Not helpful for the players when they're trying to break away at speed. Mount's done really well. Xerxes trying on the turn. Has to go back to Mazraoui. Now Maguire, and the referee's then given the free kick after Xerxes had managed to hold him off. United are going to have the first AI manager. Could you imagine? Just runs off Google Gemini via Football Manager. So Sarah's Goosey Sue is she's my fiance Susie. She hates football, so anything she says relative football, just ignore. AI for the win. Rocks up with the next level set of tactics that are just unbeatable. You ask me, it's a question that I ask myself every day. Sunderland have pressed really well, but they've not pressed very... It's not been an aggressive press in terms of like height and how high up they're pressing. They're pressing in the midfield very well and blocking out passing lanes incredibly well. Luke Shaw's fouled Enzo Fay on the halfway line. Oh, football was so much better in the 2000s. I miss players running at fullbacks. I really do. Fullbacks being terrified of players running at them. Ah, boo. Fuck's sake, Andy. I mean, to be fair, it's still a decent payout for 10 minutes work, isn't it? Mazraoui's header only as far as Alderete wins it back. Edge of the box. Fernandez has got to flick that one away. Mukiele goes for the strike, blocked by Mainu, picked up by Cunha, dropped for Mount. Robbie went in from behind and got the ball, luckily, because that would have been a naughty challenge. Ronaldo in like 07, 08, 08, 09. Probably the best dribbler of a football I've ever seen. Mazraoui and Mount have won that back. Mainly around the corner for Cunha on the halfway line. Was he fouled by Hume? Ref says yes. United take it quickly. Mount to Fernandez. She's got Shaw on the overlap. Here is Luke Shaw. Played it back for Joshua Zirkzee. Mukiele got to the ball first. Both of them left limping a little bit. Simpson, welcome into the stream on YouTube. How are we doing? I'm in love with that version of Ronaldo. See, I'm old now. I'm 30, so Ronaldo in 2007, 2008, I was 12. Imagine capturing the imagination of a 12-year-old watching that. It's over half my life ago. Crazy to think. Roos has got to go long with this one. Shaw brings it down for Mainu, nice and calmly for Martinez. Maguire has Mazraoui under pressure from Lefay. Has to twist and turn. Ends up going back to Lamons, who gets time for a touch and then plays out to Luke Shaw. Good escape. Oh, step overs for days as a kid, man. Be practicing step overs when he didn't even have the ball. Cunha pings one out to Ahmad. Awkward to control, but he's done well. Being dragged back by Ronaldo there as well. That's a foul, ref. There's been 3 or 4 of them. That's a yellow card, surely. He fouled him 3 times in one incident. Crazy. There's a VAR check at Bournemouth Fulham. Potential red card. Apparently Ryan Christie's being VAR checked for a red card. Wait and see the result on that one. We're into the 42nd minute. United 0, Sunderland 0 from the Stadium of Light. It would be AWS, you're right. I didn't think that one through. I don't even know what I'm watching on. We don't get 3 o'clock kickoffs broadcast live in the UK, so we have to find alternative means. Martinez, Zirkzee, good strength, head to the box. He's been crowded out. Ahmad was then fouled, but Xhaka's done well to recover the ball, and the ref's given that as play on. I'm hoping Spurs get relegated. West Ham are blowing it. Now they got to face Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, West Ham need to do the world a favour, don't they? Ooh, game's getting a little bit laggy. Yeah, no worries, Sean. Appreciate you being here, mate. West Ham stay up and Millwall come up. Imagine. Oh God, don't let that. There could be literal deaths in that. How is that not a foul on Amad Diallo, referee? I understand you've played advantage, but fucking hell. That's a corner. Oh, Roos has gone down after his ankle just gave way. Is he alright? He's okay. When is that game? Is that later today or is that tomorrow? West Ham, Arsenal. It's a corner ball. Yeah, it should be a corner. Fucking too right. 44 minutes now we're into. Corner that I'm assuming Ahmad will go over to take. Ronaldo's been all over Ahmad this first half, by the way. Referee needs to get a grip. Here goes Ahmad. Goes short. Fernandez. Ahmad feigns the cross into the box. Still Ahmad. Looking for options. Looking, twisting and turning. He's been crowded out by 3 or 4. Fernandez. Cunha. Fernandez. Mainu. Space. Edges for Shaw. Out to Maguire playing left wing now. Shaw. First time cross. Dug it out. As far as Fernandez. Opportunity to cross. Xerxes underneath it. It's up and away. And into the hands of Roofs. Right, let's have a look at this from Ryan Christie. Oh, that is naughty from Ryan Christie.
Hello, my signal's shit, but I'm trying to watch anyway. I dropped an open fruit pot in the car today. Have fun watching men play. You should try to have a better day, Wahi.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. If you've got an opportunity, get on Twitter and find that Ryan Christie challenge for the red card. That is crazy. No, there is no doubt in my mind that's a red card. Curtis, welcome into the stream. Hope you're well, my guy. You've dropped a fruit pot that was open in your car. What fruit pot was it? Kick-up is so bad at the moment. Is it really that bad? I'm sorry, Sean. So as you go to Cunha, Mainu, underneath it, Martinez, Ahmad, someone. Oh, Jacob with the header away. Mazraoui's surely got to go back to Lamans here. It's crashed 4 times. Fuck's sake. I'm sorry, Sean. So the Garnacho chant is actually one that they used against Carlos Tevez back when he left for City, and they've just adapted it for Garnacho, I believe. So it's a chant that's been around for a little while. So right on the yeah. They seem to do updates to the app quite frequently, though, Sean. It's like every couple of days they do an update, which I guess, I mean, it's good because it means that they're trying to be on top of bugs and any like issues that come out after updates and things. But yeah, they are rebuilding the app from bottom to top apparently for a release in the 4th quarter of 2026. We'll have to wait and see.
Acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you, Sarah. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Referee's given the halftime whistle. Right. I have a brand new BRB screen and I'm really excited to show it off with you guys. But before we do, I want to do a quick channel point prediction. We have a game, a halftime game. You're going to get 1 minute to put your prediction points on. Refresh if you need to. And once that's done, I will then take my 5-minute break and show you the new BRB screen. Yes, I will be streaming Champions League games once we're back next season. Next season, hopefully there'll be at least 1 game every week, if not 2. And then that will go along with the other gaming content and things like that we've got coming at the in-betweens. So yeah, plenty of football content coming up. Between now and the end of the season, obviously, we've got this game and then 2 more games after that, and then we've got the World Cup. I'm not sure about the World Cup because of the time difference. We'll have to wait and see. But then definitely next season, we're going to have the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Champions League. So Channel points predictions about to run out. If you guys have got any points, get them on there to try and win yourself some more. Because I'm about to head out onto the BRB screen. So, I'm quite proud of this. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be back in 5 minutes. I may be able to talk to you because I might be back quicker, but you're going to see something else. But enjoy the new BRB screen. I will speak to you guys very shortly. God, that's a woeful goalkeeping error from Team Red. Fucking 6-3 to Team Blue on the first on-stream football or table football game for the BRB screen. Blue defenders want to score their own goals? Apparently so. Got an honor in goal. Oh, big save from the blue keeper. Oh, 7-3. I think it might be game over. Still a minute and a half to play. The blue keeper's on the hat trick. Yeah, the BRB Cup, yeah. Oh, the ball's going to go out of play, I think. It'll be reset unless this blue can hit it. There we go. Oh, own goal from blue. Blue striker's not going to get there. The red keeper's not going to get there. It's going to crawl in. It's 8-4. Little ricochet into the final 30 seconds of this first game. Red with a strike. Oh, from distance. Oh, is that going to go? Is that going to go? Oh, what a save from the blue keeper. Bit of time wasting going on from the blue team down the bottom corner. Finish. It's a consolation. It's 8-5. And that's full time. 5-8 to the blue team in the first on-stream BRB table football game. I love that. I'm genuinely so happy with how that's come out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, because that is something that we're going to play every single stream that there's a football game at halftime. We're going to play that game, and no two games will ever be the same, because it's an endless cycle of a simulation. There are no repeats whatsoever. So enjoy that. Feedback on it would be great. But I think that was quite cool. Betting on virtual football way too much. I remember those days. Right. Always back even money. Nah, that's the pussy way of betting. All right, so the second half's not started yet. Wait, there's a second red card in that game in Fulham. Oh! What the fuck is going on between Bournemouth and Fulham, man? 2 red cards. 2 leg breakers. What's going on? Oh, that was mad. Right. Second half about to start. I think there was a day where we backed every even money starting with a tenner and cashed out 640. Fucking hell, fair play. Interesting advert there. I'm not sure what country that is, but sounds like Australia or New Zealand. Yeah, it's definitely New Zealand. AJ's trying to eat every plant. What is it like as you're passing him? He's trying to. And Andy, if you get the chance, go and have a look at. "52nd minute." You don't take. Jesus. You don't go flying in with a challenge like that. Mad. Mad. Go watch it if you can. It's definitely going to be both of them will be all over Twitter. Christie and Anderson for Bournemouth and Fulham, respectively. Looking a bit. Do you need me to come and give you a hand, Suze? I've got like a minute. If you do, so like I need to know now. Goosey from the block. Right, give me a second. Oh. You play with your toys. My mum comes upstairs. Okay. Right. Welcome back. Logan, welcome in. I can unlock the predictions for you, Logan.
Hello, I had no signal but was trying to watch anyway, dropped my open fruit pot all over the car today, nevertheless have a good day, as you watch grown men play, also I'm home now so can watch stream Wahi.
Go on, Curtis, how we doing? Welcome in. I did ask you earlier what fruit it was that you dropped, but obviously you didn't hear me. Exclamation mark prediction, followed by the scoreboard in the correct format, home and away. And then exclamation mark first, followed by who you think is going to be the first goal scorer. And Curtis will need to do exclamation mark club, followed by Wolves to get his team back up. Logan. Do them separately. Oh, you tell me to fuck off because you can't follow instructions. Elijah, how we doing? Welcome in. You guys got a minute to get your predictions in. Santi, welcome in. How we doing? It was strawberry, grape, and blueberry. Just opened it, so I ended up with no fruits. Fuck. That's unlucky. That's a good fruit pot to drop as well. Utter yank nonsense. Tell me about it. Don't forget, guys, exclamation mark club followed by your team to get your badges on the screen. Exclamation prediction followed by your scoreboard. And then exclamation mark first followed by your first goal scorer. I'm going to lock it down in a minute's time. No Sim Saturday today, Santi. No, because there's a football
Large PP Wilson in the house.
Football game will always take priority over the racing because we then race on the Sunday. So there's no racing today, I'm afraid. Hi, bud. You can't come up with Dad, otherwise you'll be on camera and then Mummy will shout. This is a fraud prediction, not based on... So, Curtis has gone with 10-all. Is that a rugby game? 0-0 prediction for Elijah as well.
What in the FIFA?
I think it just needs to be a separate message, so just the prediction, otherwise it won't count it. Ten half on second half only, obviously, of course, yes. There you go, Club Liverpool. What is it with you Americans and not being able to follow instructions? A simple message, exclamation mark club, and your club, then a separate message, exclamation mark prediction, and your prediction, and then exclamation mark first, and your first goal scorer. It's not that hard. Try again. Yeah, your leader doesn't listen to shit other than Fox News.
Don't follow his example.
All right, so we've got the prediction. 1-0 to Sunderland. Fair enough. Have you got a first goal scorer prediction? Let's see if you can pick a Sunderland player out of thin air.
My phone's gone back in. No. How do I?
I think it's not that. Is that? No. Okay, it's not even that. Apparently, I can't do it for you. You got to do it yourself. Mazraoui, Cunha over the bar. There we go. I know I can set people's clubs. I just can't remember the command. So many commands. Mukiele to score first. Well, then there you go. So exclamation mark first, and then Mukiele. If you were on time and you were at the beginning of the stream, you'd have had plenty of time before kickoff. Just saying.
Yeah, come on.
Well, no, Maguire's the fridge.
I didn't.
And don't boo me. You should be booing yourself. I will not bin my criticisms.
Don't ask me any questions.
So Curtis has switched to 1-1. Fair play. I'm not sure, Sean. I will check it in a second. I'm just watching this United counter-attack. Fernandez has dropped it from Mount outside to Ahmad, but it's a bit behind him, unfortunately. Fernandez. Gonna dig out the cross. Cunha's underneath it! Oh, it's blocked by Gertruda. Luke Shaw. Dropped in for Zirks. He tried to play it down for Mount. Smashed away by Mukiele. Mainu's going to pick that up. Mazraoui's going to have to go back to Martinez. Good turn from Martinez. That's beautiful. Yeah, FPL would be nice if it had a Bruno involvement, wouldn't it? Did that not go out? Mainu for sure, slightly central. Driving wide is Cunha. Fernandez leaves that. Mazraoui gives it back. Bruno Fernandez with the cross is blocked by Xhaka, out for a throw-in on this right-hand side. Would imagine the app broke it. Yeah, okay, so... Use a club. And then... We'll just do Susie's, for example. There you go, yeah, so it is that. Well done, Sean. Suze, you can represent Wickham on the streams. Okay. I'm locking down the predictions again now, by the way, now that we've sorted that. Fernandez. Ahmad's in behind. Ahmad pulled it across. He was looking for Cunha. Defended well by Mukiele. Sunderland going to try and break. Luke Shaw. Fouls Lefay. Light as fuck, but fair enough. The food dance is always needed after good grub. I agree. Did I miss a message from Santi, by the way? I know he said about asking about Sim Saturday. Was he here to hear the response? I don't think Santi watches football, does he? Have Wolves pulled one back against Brighton? Oh. Mosquera with a header over the bar. Yes, Sean's missus is being induced on Tuesday.
Oh, nice. She might go before that.
I like that it's green when you're currently correct. Yeah, that's a little addition that I added. One of the first additions I added, actually, when I was thinking about, like, we're going to do a predictions thing, might as well make it known if people are correct. And it will update instantaneously when I update the scoreboard. Fair enough. Maybe it's just a bit too much of a delay, I'm not sure. Why does yours say try? Yours says. No idea. Because you're a trialist. I don't know. There you go, yeah. So it remembered you were Chelsea, but it didn't remember your role. Right, Mason Mount's just gone in the book, so we're going to have to do that. So exclamation mark yellow is Mount. There we go. First card of the game for United is Mason Mount. Brian says trialist as well. Yeah. It probably is, because there have been a couple of times where I've had to completely wipe the data and start again to make sure that everything was functioning correctly. So it might just be that it's remembered some people's teams, but not, completed the role, if that makes sense. So I've made many adjustments to this to make it function in the manner that it does now. So I can't believe Fulham and Bournemouth have both had red cards. Crazy. Two ridiculous challenges.
Like the bubbles. Did you get it?
Oh, David Attenborough is an absolute fucking global phenomenon of an icon, man. The day he dies should be a like a global week of mourning. Nobody should have to do fuck all other than watch Blue Planet for an entire week. Anthony Robertson will save Fulham as per normal, only good American beside Pulisic and Cardoso. What about Chris Richards at Palace? What about Giovanni Reyners or Rayner or whatever his name is? Yeah, that was jokes. When I saw that they'd actually officially upped the age of Lego to include him, I love that. Good challenge by Manu on Talby. Went to clip the ball forward. Xerxes just been manhandled all game by Alderate. .58 minutes played, still 0-0. For those of us that have predicted 3 or 4 goals in this game, I think we're going to be a bit disappointed. Oh, Krupi's just hit the bar for Bournemouth. Jesus Christ, Curtis. Xerxes just been put in the book as well, so we'll update that. Lammens is the greatest goalkeeper in signing of the Premier League since Edwin van der Sar. Watch your mouth. Just because you don't have a goalkeeper that fucking works. One of your goalkeepers needs to go to boxing lessons and the other one needs to learn how to catch a football. That is a very awkward free kick that Xhaka's driven in low and hard, but the clearance didn't get very far. Sadiqi's going to drive. Talby's going to drive against Mazraoui. He's won a corner. You're going to the David Attenborough Natural History Museum in June. Yeah, class. Bournemouth coming forward. Who scored for Fulham? Oh, strike from Ryan. 1-0 to Bournemouth. Corner goes short. Played into the back post, up and over. It's going to be another corner. Mazraoui does well. You don't have bad trips with the devil's lettuce unless it's been put into some food, then maybe you can. I don't even know if I could read that out loud. Xhaka's corner, short, straight into the hands of Lammens. Martinez out to Bruno Fernandes. 1-2s with Mazraoui. Sorry about the kids' toy in the background. Serious, can you give AJ a slightly quieter toy, please?
No.
Why?
He wants to play with that one.
Ugh.
Yes, he's over there.
Hello. Sean's just said, no, this slaps, leave it on. Xerxes, second attempt, finds Ahmad. Skips past Ronaldo. Was he fouled? Ref says no. Ahmad's not happy at all. Yeah, to be fair. Sunderland have escaped really well. Is there a golden buzzer here? Yeah, it's called 10 gifted subs. Yeah. What are you doing? You wiggling your butt? Fuck's sake. Is that Patrick Dorgu getting ready to come on? Fuck me. Xerxes done fuck all this game. Genuinely the square root of fuck all. Bring Burmo on. That's really good football. Brobby, big save by Lamans. And Mazraoui's going to get to the clearance. It's a throw into Sunderland. Am I doing Canada tomorrow? Canada? Canada? I was going to say, it's definitely Austria tomorrow. Yeah, no. It's Austria tomorrow for our race. If you want to get involved. Big boy like Brobby going down like that is crazy. The Dorgu's coming on for Xerxes. Why is that not working now? There you go. Has to be the player on first. And then we're going to swap Dorgu and Cunha. Because Cunha's moved up top.
Hi.
I do like how easy it is to update this now. Like the chopping and changing and all of the resets and everything else have been very frustrating, but we are now in a position where it is as easy as that to make updates and changes to the tactics board. I don't know where the Stadium of Dark is. No idea. I can set it on the stream deck, but I would need 7,000 buttons for all the different combinations of because you have to input which player and which player. So by that point, you might as well just type it. It's quicker. And Burmo and Yoro out warming up. Up the line from Maguire for Ahmad. Won the throw-in off Ronaldo. On the halfway line. AJ's down by the door playing with the doorstop twangy thing. Anthony, come away from that, please. The stadium are dark is at night time? Yeah, this. Well, they are nicknamed the Black Cats, aren't they? Is that not a rite of passage to play with him and hurt your finger? Yeah. I used to use that to give worms a concussion as a kid. That is fucking horrible, Curtis. You horrible bastard. Oh, missed control by Xhaka. Fernandez, Cunha, Ahmad. Options into the box. Edge of the box is Cunha. Drag back for Mason Mount. Ball got stuck under his feet. Fernandez will pick it up. Mazraoui, Fernandez, Ahmad again. Fernandez went inside for Cunha, but it got intercepted by Xhaka. Good recovery. Hume steps away from Dorgu. And now Mukiele in possession. Jesus Christ, Curtis. City's lineup is confirmed. It's Donnarumma in goal. Nunes, Gahey, Ake, and O'Reilly. Tajani Reinders and Bernardo Silva. Semenyo, Cherki, and Doku, and then Haaland up front for City. Brilliant, Logan. Mainu, Mazraoui, Fernandez, Ahmad, byline, cut back. Fernandez, it sort of just hit him and went out for a goal kick. AJ's just over there. Dad. Good ball up the line. Mounts had to recover with that one. Maguire stepped in. Good work from the refrigerator. Well, then Mazraoui's lost it to Siddiqui. Xhaka, nice 1-2. Mukiele now with some space to drive into. Luke Shaw's got to get out there and engage. Gertruda. Robbie. Gertruda. Off the post! Jeez, Lammon's let it go. Is that a foul? Reinaldo's not fouled Ahmad, apparently. His crosses as far as Luke Shaw dropped in for Xhaka. Robbie. Lefay looking for the back post of Gertruda. Lefay's got there, and the ball's going to ricochet to Lamans. Here we go then. Fernandez to Ahmad. Back again. Back again.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
IRL worms his jokes. Dorgu turns away, finds Mount. Cunha fouled Xhaka there. Ref says no, gonna play on. And Cunha was shouting for a handball but didn't get it. Talbi up against Mazraoui and Ahmad. Xhaka with a deep cross. Martinez gets it clear as far as Mainu. Dorgu lets that roll across his body, but Mukiele is going to get there first. Challenged by Mainu. Mukiele then jumped over Fernandez's foot. The referee's given a free kick. I don't think it was a foul, but we'll move on. It is Stuart Atwell that's refereeing at the end of the day, and he is and has been a bellend to us the entire season, so why do I expect anything less?
Is he also bold?
90% of the referees are bold.
So they can pick up the VAR signal then.
Something like that. I reckon Xhaka might shoot from here. Lamans needs to be careful. Here's Xhaka. He's dug out a cross. Robbie's underneath it. He's gone out for a throw-in. Throw-in to United. Yeah, Anthony Taylor is also a bold fraud, yeah. I'm surprised Xhaka didn't go for goal there. Robbie's completely mistimed his header. Is it Talby down there that's just let it roll out of play when it was always going out for a United throw-in? Interesting decision. We've got more substitutions. Ahmad from Burmo. Anyone else? No, it's just that one. Okay. Sunderland coming forward again. Lefay to Hume. Cross blocked. Luke Shaw. Shaw's going to send Dorgu up the channel. He was definitely fouled, but Dorgu's going to keep going. It's Dorgu against Mukiele. And then Burmo's there. He's gone for the early cross and won a corner. He's going to bring United all the way forward. Luke Shaw got munched as he played that ball through. I'm not sure who it was. Oh, shock. Xhaka. Should be a yellow card. But the ref played on, so he's not going to give it. Jack, how we doing? Welcome in. Xhaka, boom. Xhaka fucking killed him. All right then. Fernandez corner. In swinger. 15 minutes plus added time to go. It's gone up. It's gone central. It's under the keeper. Roos has got a punch on it. Maguire's underneath it. So's Mount. It's back out as far as Fernandez. He asks Shaw for the overlap. There is Luke Shaw. Drags it into the centre. Blocked out as far as Fernandez again. Out for Cunha. He'll go from distance. It was blocked and headed away. And Burmo's first involvement has to go back to Mazraoui. Mainu. Chopped away. Cunha now Shaw. Fernandez still operating in this half space on the left-hand side. In the channel for Dorgu up against Mukiele. Back to Fernandez. He'll dig out the cross. Underneath it was Alderete for Sunderland. And Brobby's going to hold it up and allow Sunderland to reset. Yeah, so we're now 13 minutes plus added time. So as it stands, United are 6 points clear of Liverpool and 7 points clear of Villa. Villa have 3 games to play when they play tomorrow. Will be level on games played. But it would secure... This result, as far as I'm aware, would secure United top 4 football based on goal difference between us and Liverpool. And then if Villa were to drop... Villa were to not win tomorrow, we'd be confirmed as top 3, I believe. Dorgu's gone down under challenge from Xhaka. Still feel good about 3-1. That was my prediction, to be fair. United get one, Sunderland go forward and get caught on the break. Surely not for 3. Not for 4 goals in 12 minutes, Sean. As Sunderland make a substitution. Is Enzo Lefebvre coming off? And Julo coming on. Sorry, I take it back. That was Talby coming off, not Enzo Lefebvre. My bad. Stranger things have happened. I will agree with you on that one, mate. I'm wondering if United are not necessarily content with the draw, because Sunderland have been dangerous, but I wonder if they're just trying to do a little bit more containment rather than pushing to open the scoring at this point, knowing the position that they're in. It's good football. Fernandez was fouled by Gertrude, but the ref says no. Mount then fouls Xhaka, ref says no again. Sunderland back in possession with Ronaldo and now Alderete. Played forward, intercepted by Mazraoui, dropped in for Mount, who goes for Mbermo. Maguire. Mount on the instep, here's Mainu. They're going to reset to the left-hand side with Martinez. Clipped one over the top, was looking for the run of Dorgu, but just a little bit too much on it. Into the hands of Roofs, who's going to take a second or two. Don't you me. I'm doing my commentary. Oh, that's Roofs with an awkward first touch under pressure from Fernandez, but he gets it clear on the left foot. Race tomorrow is Austria. Austria this week, Monza next week, and then the season finale in 3 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time. 3 races' time at Brazil. Fernandez is clipped one over the top, looking for Mbermo. He's up against two. Alderete and Ronaldo both with him. And between the two of them, they've sorted it out. Although that's loose from Roofs. Oh, and Dorgu put him under pressure and then fouled him. That was a big opportunity. That is a duck. I'll be somewhere near the back anyway. And have some confidence. Dorgu unlucky with that one there. Where are you going, young man? Hi. What are you doing? You got your football? You know you should be standing up and kicking that, not rolling it whilst crawling. Thank you. Look, everybody, it's AJ's football. There you go. Sunderland are coming forward. Xhaka's on the edge of the box. He's dug out across looking for Robbie. He fouled Luke Shaw. Hey. You can't come up. Mummy will be shouting if you put you on the stream. Well, you want Dad's hat? There you go. You can have Dad's hat. I mean, that is a foul. But there's two fouls. They're both fouling each other. So, yeah, let the game play. Thank you. Ryan got all the way through. True fair. Oh. How have they not scored? Why not some 5-lappers after the match? Because I need to look after AJ. Can't just leave him with Susie all day. Mount's gone with a long switch out to Mbermo. That's beautiful take up against Ronaldo. Mbermo takes him onto the byline. Right foot cross was deflected. He's gone all the way over. Fernandez has kept it in play, though. Bruno Fernandez! And then you blow the whistle for line. Having a child to take care of, excuse. Suze, would you like to deal with Logan? Because apparently dealing with AJ is an excuse for not doing a racing stream after this. It didn't go out. That's a load of bollocks. Hume step past Mount, who can't touch him because he's on a yellow. Good block by Maguire. Here's Lafay. Time and space, and he will strike it. Up and over the bar. Brighton 3-0 up. Minte put Brighton 3-0 up. I don't... Who says I want to do 5 lappers?
told me to negotiate.
No, I didn't. What I said was, do you want to deal with Logan? Because he said having a kid was not an excuse to not do racing. I didn't say I wanted to race at all.
L. Michael per normal dodging.
Why don't you stream some 5-lappers if you're that desperate, Logan? I'm sure your viewers will enjoy that. Little break in play. Apparently, a part-time in your English language lessons as well because you spelt crier wrong. Oh, it's just too much on it from Fernandez looking for Dorgu. Fought with a flailing arm was Bruno. Oh, he was, yeah. Little elbow out from Angulo. As he went past, he's flung an elbow out. Hey, I'm telling you, if that's Casemiro, that's a red card.
Why is it a red card if it's Casemiro?
Because Casemiro has a reputation. It's got to be a free kick. If we've wasted all this time, it's got to be a free kick. Yeah, the exchange rate is fucking me at the moment. Oh, I do blame the Orange Avenger, don't you worry. My end is on for Sunderland. We're in the 90th minute, so we'll see how many minutes are added on at the end of this one. Sunderland 0, United 0. Oh, that's beautiful between Dorgu and Mainu. Now Cunha. Dorgu. Mainu. Dorgu. 4 minutes added on at the end of this one. Dorgu flicked it into the path of Mainu. Trey Hume got there above Mainu. And Lafay can break away. Cunha with some great tracking and recovery challenge. Finds Luke Shaw. OG prediction would have been right. Martinez trying to fire it into Dorgu. Deflected, but one back. Here's Mason Mount. Here's Mateus Cunha. Played it across. Mazraoui. Fernandez. Blocked and out for a corner. Nobody's going to pay 2K to... Yeah, facts. Right, Fernandez corner. Here we go. 90 seconds played of the 4 minutes added on. It's high, it's central, it's underneath the goalkeeper. It's down as far as Cunha, blocked by Trey Hume. Fernandez and Mainu collectively win it back. Cunha steps past Mukiele into the box, ball across. Didn't quite make it to Maguire, who was the only person that it was in line to find. Smashed away, and Shaw has to play back to Lamans. 2 minutes played, 2 minutes to go. Robbie's done really well to show strength against Maguire, against Mainu, but Maguire's won it back. Travella pass from Fernandez in towards Dorgu. Can he pull it back? Mateus Cunha saved by Roofs. Oh. Fernandez into the box. Cunha twisting, turning, gone down in the box. Is the ref going to give a penalty? The yellow card's out. The yellow card is for Mateus Cunha. Simulation, okay.
What are you doing?
Cheeky from Cunha trying to do that. Great ball from Fernandez to Dorgu, and he made the right pass to the edge of the box. Cunha took it first time. He probably could have taken a touch. Roof's got it off his shoulder.
What?
We've got the last minute left. Dorgu fouled by Siddiqui. What are you doing? Don't break the glass.
It's not good.
Fernandez into the channel for Dorgu. This might be the last opportunity. Deflected. Out for a corner. This will be the last one. This is it. This is it. Fernandez with the corner. There's hustling and bustling and pulling and pushing in the box. Luke Shaw is involved. We all reset and Fernandez will go again. Zinged it to the edge of the box for Mbomo! It's blocked! Back out for another corner? No, the ref's going to blow the full-time whistle. It ends 0-0. Logan was correct with his half-time prediction because he didn't show up on time. Fraud. Elijah was right, but then changed his mind because he was being petty. So unlucky. It was Siddiqui that got the touch away. It would have been another corner if the ref was given it. But it's finished 0-0. United remain third, 65 points, 6 ahead of Liverpool with the same games played. 3 better goal difference. Aston Villa play tomorrow. They play Burnley. And they are 7 points behind United as we speak. So they can go within 4 points and overtake Liverpool in 4th if they win tomorrow. Not doing lobbies or anything like that. He's starting to get fussy. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. say thank you to everybody for getting involved. And yeah, we'll go and hang out in the Discord. We'll go and chill out. We'll do some FC or whatever. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to try and find a raid. So if you can jump into it, that'd be great. If I do find one. And if not, then I'll speak to you guys tomorrow for the race in Austria. Much love. Peace.